quite a lot. 7 hours and 46 minutes. Kind of fail. Good evening, upgraders. Good evening. Welcome back to another upgrade vlog where we are helping you guys upgrade yourselves to create your dream lives. And this week we're taking on another upgrade challenge. So it is Monday night. It's about 9 o'clock or 9:30 or so on Monday evening. And our upgrade challenge is actually starting at the bright and early hour of 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I've actually been putting off doing this upgrade vlog for quite some time now because I've just been nervous and I felt like I couldn't do it this week because I had so much going on. I couldn't do it this week because I was going away, and I was like, you know what, I just need to bite the bullet. This is what I'm trying to tackle, so I just need to go for it. So this week we are tackling my screen time, and I think for a lot of you guys out there, this is going to be computers, laptops, desktops, iPhones, normal mobiles, even your TV as well. But this week we're going to focus specifically on my iPhone, okay, because that's the screen time that I think is really out of control. So the reason why I wanted to upgrade my screen time is kind of a productivity, maybe mindset kind of thing. I just felt like when it came to my phone, I was not performing or getting what I wanted out of it like I should be. I was left feeling like really drained late at night, staring at my phone for a couple hours and then struggling to get to sleep. I was missing conversations with people because I was focusing on what I was doing or distracted by things on my phone. And that is just not who I wanted to be as a person. And it's not good for my health or my mindset and my productivity as well. So I really wanted to just try and tackle getting rid of all of that extra clutter, that excess time that I'm spent just scrolling through my phone doing mindless kind of activities. So just to give you guys an example or show you exactly how bad it is, I'm going to show you what my screen time was for this last week. Okay, so don't judge me too hard, but this is the screenshots of my screen time from last week, okay? My average is 7 hours and 46 minutes of screen time a day. That's a day, guys. That's insane. 7 hours and 46 minutes is nearly a 9 to 5 job. Like, that is your full work day, and that's just spent on my phone. Some days it even nearly got up to 10 hours during that day, which I think is just crazy, and I really want to cut that down. So I have scoured the internet and read all of the blogs and all of the forums and found the best tips to help reduce my screen time and kind of use my iPhone a little bit more carefully for myself. So I'm going to show you the best ones. The first hack I found I think is actually really cool. I wish I had done this sooner on my phone, especially because this actually really is helpful for shift workers. So if you guys are out there and you work shifts or maybe just not the same times every time you go to work, then this one could be really good for you. So if you open up your iPhone and find the setting night shift, and so you're going to want to turn that on, and what it does, I have mine set from sunset to sunrise, so the darker hours of the day, and what it does is it changes the backlight of your phone into a warmer light, less harsh blue light, which I'm sure you guys all know about, really affects the melatonin levels and the hormones in your body that help you relax and go to sleep and stop being so stimulated. So that is a really cool hack that I'm going to use. My phone is set from sunset to sunrise, and it's going to change the backlight to help stop stimulating me so much. Now this second one is actually very clever, and iPhone recently added this in their latest updates. Now in the screen time setting, it's called downtime. Now automatically it's set to off, so you have to go and schedule this yourself. But if I schedule mine to be on during specific hours of the day that you can set, you can customize this however you want. Certain apps and applications just won't run, so you can choose to have maybe Facebook running and Instagram running, but you don't want Twitter and Snapchat or anything else. It could be phone calls, it could be social media, it could be news and game apps, a whole bunch of things, and you can customize when you want them to be able to work and when you want them to just be shut off. So maybe that would help if a lot of you guys are tempted to just grab your phone. If the app isn't working, you might just put it back down again. That's another really cool one that I'm going to look into. And then there was a whole bunch of other things that were kind of just habits that people had tried using and tried doing to reduce their screen time or make it a little bit healthier. And some of them were a little bit far-fetched, if I'm honest. One of them was turn your whole phone into grayscale, so like black and white, and the argument was it's just not as pleasing to look at, so you'll just put your phone down. And like maybe that might work for you, but I didn't really feel like that one was going to be very helpful to me, honestly. But one that I did really like was someone suggested that in the first 30 minutes of your day, when you wake up, don't look at your phone. So just that first 30 minutes, if you can wake up and spend 30 minutes out of bed not looking at your phone, then that helps to really start your day productively, unattached from your phone. I thought that was a really good one, so I'm going to try that in the morning, along with some of those app ones as well that are built into the iPhone. If you guys have any really good hacks to help reduce your screen time, or just like tips and tricks that you guys use to be a little bit more responsible with your phone and your screen time, then let me know down in the comments, because I want to know. Otherwise, I am going to be starting this challenge. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited because I really do want to tackle this. Okay, it's super late, so I'm going to head to bed now. I will see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is about 6:10 on day one of trying to reduce my screen time, and I use my phone as my alarm to wake up in the mornings. So it was actually like the first thing I looked at when I woke up, because I woke up to my alarm and I went to go like snooze it or turn it off. So it was kind of the first thing that I saw when I woke up. But after that, after I turned it off and I got up, I just left it on my bedside table. I got up, I went out and got myself ready, my lunch, did all of that kind of stuff, and just kept it in my pocket. And then I've messaged Amy that I'm here, and I've checked that there's no important notifications, like a missed call from someone or an important text message. Otherwise, I haven't opened any other notifications. They're all like social media, and I know that that's not important. That can wait till I'm ready, until I want to open it. So I'm feeling pretty good. Like day one, morning one has gone pretty well, but when I'm at work is usually a time when I do actually spend a lot of time on my phone, because there tends to be a fair bit of waiting around in my job. So waiting around for a call to happen, waiting for patients and things like that. And so you do tend to go on your phone a fair bit. And so I'm a little bit worried about how today's going to go. So we'll see very soon. But morning one, pretty good. Okay guys, I've just gotten home from work, and I'm going to jump in the shower now, just freshen up, clean myself up, and then I'll jump back on here and we'll go through my screen time for today. But I'm actually pretty nervous because I felt like I was on my phone quite a bit today, which is like, I guess, the normal for a work day, which is not good. But now I'm scared to like look at the numbers. So I don't think I did very well, but I'll check in with you in just 2 seconds. Fresh from the shower now, I'm feeling a lot better, a lot cleaner, and I'm ready to look at my screen time. So last night we looked at my screen time and we saw that like on average it's like way up there. It's like 8, 9, sometimes like 10, 13 hours a day, which is like just insane to me, absolutely insane, because I know that all the rest of the hours that are left over in the day are not being spent with people and like conversing and enjoying my time. So it must mean that I'm sitting on my phone and doing things on my phone while I'm with those people, and I just want to get rid of all of that like excess time that like I don't need to be on my phone. So today I woke up and I used my phone as my alarm, and then all through work I was kind of like on and off my phone. If we had a break, I was like scrolling through Instagram and things like that. I was replying to some emails and stuff like that, but then the rest of the time I've still done a 10-hour shift at work. So I'm hoping that my screen time will be down today. Okay, not so bad. All right, so it's 6:53 now on day one, and my screen time today was 4 hours and 4 minutes, which still is like quite a lot. But overall, compared to those other days, that's a pretty significant drop. And I do kind of feel like good. Like when I was on my phone, I was doing like practical stuff that needed to be done, and then I was putting my phone away. I wasn't just like sitting there aimlessly scrolling through stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. 4 hours and 5 minutes time all up. For day one, I think that's a win. Good morning. Good morning. It's morning on day 2 of our challenge today. I am tired and a bit sleepy still, but I'm heading out for a walk now. And I did kind of fail at the 30 minutes at the start of the day thing, because when I rolled over this morning, I kind of like scrolled through Facebook and Instagram for like 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, for like 10 minutes or so. So that's definitely going to add to my screen time. But then I put it down and I got myself up and I got myself ready, and now we're going out for a walk. I was just asking Amy this earlier, and when we go for walks, I like listen to music or listen to podcasts, and I listen to it from my phone, but I'm not staring at my phone listening to the music. Like, it's in my pocket and I just have my earphones. So does that contribute to my screen time? Like, I'm not technically looking at my screen, but I guess I am using my phone, and how is my phone going to know whether my face is there or not? Like, so I don't know about that one. Good evening, guys. Good evening. I had just like the longest day at work today. We went like an hour overtime, which probably doesn't seem like that lot. 10-hour shift turning into an 11-hour shift, plus like half an hour to get home and half an hour to get there. It's like a 12-hour day and I'm just exhausted. We had a bunch of COVID patients today as well, and so obviously that means we're in full PPE and we can't touch half of our stuff in the truck and we can't touch our phones. So I guess for this vlog that's a good thing, because I feel like my screen time today was like 20 minutes. We were so busy and so run off our feet, and it's so late now. I've barely even looked at my phone. I'm also like super exhausted. I'm gonna quickly show you guys my screen time now, and then we're gonna check in the morning and go over everything. Okay, so I started work at 9:30 this morning and I've just gotten home now and it's 20 past 9, and I don't understand this. I actually don't understand this. Yesterday I had been on my phone what felt like quite a bit, and I said that to you guys in the vlog yesterday that like I was worried that my screen time was going to be really high, but it turned out to be 4 hours and 4 minutes. And today I feel like I hardly touched my phone, but it's saying my screen time's 3 hours and 48 minutes. That's nearly exactly the same as yesterday's. So like I'm happy that it went down and it's even less than yesterday's, but also I'm really confused because I just didn't feel like I spent that much time on it. And like, does that really show us like how aimlessly and like distractedly we're looking at our phones? Because I'm not even like consciously registering how long I'm on my phone for, or like, I don't want to just like blame it on technology and be like it's screwed up somehow and that's not how many hours it is, but like I'm shocked that it's still 3 hours and 49 minutes after today. I just can't think of when that time was. Anyway, I'm going to check in with you guys in the morning, otherwise day 2 is kind of a bust. Today didn't really go that well. Good morning guys, good morning. It is Thursday morning. It is the last day of the challenge. In fact, it's pretty much finished now. So it is Thursday morning. You guys are going to see this afternoon. So I've been doing this challenge for the last 48 hours and it had its ups and downs, honestly. I'm looking at my screen time now and I can see that over the last 2 days compared to the week before and a few weeks before that, I've definitely cut it pretty much nearly in half of what my daily screen time used to be. So I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I think that's a win, but I think it definitely highlighted some issues and some things that I thought I would be aware of if they were happening to me, and I'm clearly not. Just that really aimless, like not present kind of time that I'm spending on my phone, and it's racking up all these hours that are really affecting like my health and my body. And I think going into this, I thought surely that's not me. Like surely I'm not the kind of person who just sits on their phone scrolling and not even really paying attention to the world around them. But I think this has shown me that potentially I think I am one of those people. Not all the time, but it's really obvious that especially yesterday when I felt I wasn't even on my phone, the screen time actually showed that I was. So with the tips, I think the night shift mode was very good, but I'm not sure that I was really aware of like what kind of benefits it was going to give me. So I didn't really know what to look out for. So I don't really feel like it made that much of a difference to me, but I'm sure in the long run and like subconsciously it probably did affect me in a positive way. And the downtime on the apps, that was pretty good, but I think I was a little bit too lenient. I set them in the hours that I was probably going to be asleep, and so it wasn't really a challenge for me. But by far the best one was that 30 minutes at the start of the day. Not touching my phone for the first 30 minutes, getting up, getting out of bed and doing something else really made a difference to my day. I felt like I wasn't attached to my phone and I wasn't like constantly taking in content and information and just overloading myself at the start of the day. So I feel like that was the best one so far. If you guys have done a reducing your screen time challenge, let me know how you've gone. I want to hear about all of your best tips, best tricks, and just how you guys went with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys feel even the slightest bit similar to me that you guys need to tackle that one, then go ahead and challenge yourself to upgrade into your dream life.